Hello, Mr. Garcia. George Wyrock from Tampa, Florida. Just wanted to let you know that you have changed my golf game dramatically. I have, in a matter of a few months, I've worked on the loop and the Hogan roll, and it has changed my trajectory into a slight fade for me. It has made my misses come in closer, and you are just amazing in the way that you are contagious with your happiness to teach, and so happy to show the game to everybody. You've shown me, and so I just wanted to thank you and keep it coming.
Hey Team MSE, so that's one of our subscribers named George from Tampa, my hometown. I'm so excited to hear that he's playing much better golf, and I think it's just so cool that he just shot a pair of back-to-back best rounds ever. So really happy for you, George, and keep it up. So as everybody knows, I've been kind of going through kind of the syllabus of my swing evolution lately, and since I've been doing this Trevino thing, I'm kind of doing the claw. So I figured it'd be a good time to revisit the claw because there's thousands and thousands of new subscribers that haven't seen an episode on the claw. I mean, now, you know, my channel's 5.5 years old with about 400 videos. So it's a pretty big library. So today we're going to do a little segment from the claw that I did at MSE training camp at Borrego Springs.
So guys, the first year that I started my swing evolution, my goal was to someday break 80. Well, once I smoothed out my transition and I worked on something called the claw, all of a sudden I broke 80 14 times that year, and I was like, what in the world? I can't believe that this is even happening. Now, the one thing I'll say is I think of the claw as a great move if you're starting to rebuild your golf swing, because Mr. Hogan's use of his wrists and hands can be a little complicated if you try and imitate the cup and the bow and all that stuff. You know, for me, it's pretty natural now because I just think of it as like I'm throwing a ball. But if you go with a little bit of a stronger grip, I find that it's easier to keep this position that I refer to as the claw. One of my teachers, the famous Roger Dunn, told me, whenever you see the good golfers, you know you're in trouble if you see them in this position right here. And that's why I called it the claw, was it looked like he was making a claw with his right hand, but he was really showing me this flexed right wrist position, which I interpreted as a bowed left wrist position. And then I started to think about great golfers like Lee Trevino and Dustin Johnson, that they pretty much just hold the bow through their whole golf swing. For me, this produces a draw. Maybe I should just do that all the time. I don't know.
Bow at the top.
Yep, and just hold it. Yep,
Hold it all the way
that's
through.
it. Smoke. The claw.
The claw.
I really encourage you to go check out myswingevolution.com, and that's where I have my video, The Hogan Code, where I talk about my journey to learn to swing like Mr. Hogan and all the fruits and benefits that it brought to my life. So hit them long and hit them straight.